Okay, guys, we're ready for the next step. That is called pass. We're going to pass our prospects off to another person where we're not the experts here. We're going to pass them off to our upline or do a three-way call with somebody that agrees to do that. You know, there are a lot of business owners in 7K. There are a lot of different people that have stories, and that's what sells, guys. It's the stories that sell. So you got to find somebody that has a story that can relate to the person that you are communicating with. And sometimes, maybe it's just sharing a factual video. Mike Maloney, Robert Kiyosaki, they have a lot of, and there's hundreds of people right now talking about gold and silver and the opportunity that's going around. So you just got to take people off your list. You got to pique their interest, and then you have to pass them off. That's the part of this where some people struggle. They want to try and explain everything themselves. Guys, I remember when I first got started in this, I was one of those people. I wanted to know everything. I wanted to tell everything I knew about the company, to think that, guys, I know what I'm talking about. But I also learned that my business would grow faster when I would do the system correctly. And that means passing people off. Everybody has a story, guys. Sometimes you just got to find those stories and use them, because it's the stories that sell. It's not the facts. Guys, stories sell. Somebody's experience that they've had in life will relate to a situation and somebody connects. And be honest with people. We don't need everybody. All we're here is just to share information, and we're here to educate people about growing their wealth, guys. So this next step, I mean, it's pretty simple. You just pass people off. Use what works for you. If you want to, get my number and you want me to do a three-way call, you can use me. If you want to use somebody else in the industry, use somebody else. There are a lot of different leaders in this industry that are more than willing to help you, even if you're not connected, because it's all about sowing and reaping. What you sow in somebody else, you will reap the harvest later. Remember this, when you plant corn, you don't get corn the very next day. It takes a whole growing season. And that's the part of the system. This is the growing season where we're educating a new person that comes off of our list about the opportunity that we have to share here. This is a simple system if you just do it. It's called peak, pass, plug. You're on the pass part of the system. Sometimes it takes three to four different exposures. But if you just stay consistent with what you're doing, don't come across pushy, and just share information. Use third-party validation. That's Mike Maloney, Robert Kiyosaki, anybody that's talking about gold and silver and what's going on in our country. We have a message to share here. It is so important that you get this message out, guys. And remember, go pro.